Hello everybody, and welcome back to Fallout 4, the King of the Commonwealth. Sorry that I missed the last episode, but the council were digging up the road outside my house, so I couldn't really record. They were being loud and annoying. Yeah. Last time, we finished off up outside CIT. We got this quest for synth retention, that we have to do this to get Bunker Hill, because we need to do this. Then I think it's the Battle of Bunker Hill, which, once I resolve it, and it doesn't really matter which way I resolve it, because, yes, it doesn't matter which way I resolve it, because we're going to have to go up against the Institute and the Brotherhood anyway. We don't really care about the railroad. I've given up on doing, what's it called? Where even is the railroad? I thought they were around here. I don't think I actually went out the other way yet, did I? Or have I already been cast out from them? Interesting. Yeah, I don't care about the railroad. I've given up on doing the ballistic weave. I don't think it's really much point. Warwick Homestead doesn't look terribly happy. That's unfortunate. Neither does that place. Group Manor's doing well. Lighthouse is doing well. Coastal Cottage, there's problems with Coastal Cottage and Outpost Monja. But I think Bunker Hill will be the last settlement that we have to get. And then we have to blow up the Brotherhood so we don't do this. Because we don't care about the Pridwin or Boston Airport, because they're not real settlements. Although I don't know why the Pridwin comes up with a thing like that, to be honest. But before we do that, there's one down here, the Murky construction site. And we are up here at Egret Tours Marina, which if we look is connected via County Crossing. I think I just did that actually, I must have done. What a mess this is really. We're going to connect this to Somerville Place, but we're going to need some more people because we need artillery on Murkwater. So let's have a look. We've got 3 people here. I don't know where they are though. I don't know if one of them's been sent off. I only just turned up here, so I don't think so. You're working the food. I think we're going to get some more people here because we want to... oil. Okay. These things take oil though, don't they? Yep. We can only build one. Right, what about power? We've got power. We've got a wind turbine over here, so we don't need power. We can build many of these, which is absolutely tremendous. May as well just pop her here for now. And that's only takes 1. And that doesn't actually take any. This takes 2. Perfect. The wind turbine can cope with all of that. There's stuff in here I ain't scrapped yet, including a Nuka-Cola Quantum. There might be some good materials in here. Oh, goodness me. Turpentine. Oh. Yeah, there's a bit of extra oil there. That's good. Adhesive. Fuses. Tripwire. I couldn't trigger that anyway because I have sneak. Oh, good. Aluminium's good. That's food, it doesn't matter. Get rid of all this. Cigar box, that's fiberglass. Yeah. Hot plates are good, that's circuitry that we do need. 10mm rounds are useless to me at this point. Pre-war money's pointless. 4. Somebody's turned up already, that's tremendous. Ooh! Okay, that's kind of pointless, but that's actually, I guess that's slightly better in survival mode if you have like lead belly, I suppose. I wonder if it doesn't count because lead belly stops it being irradiated. Who knows? Interesting indeed. Where's this person? I haven't built this place up much at all. Is it you up there? I did build it up in another playthrough, I think that's why. my last playthrough I did in survival mode. I built this place up quite a bit. Hello, yes. Supply line to Somerville Place. And now we are able to build a single artillery piece. Let's have a look at the map. Murkwater is here. Ish. I think it's too far away from Somerville Place, so I think we do want to... Yeah. Also, do we want to... I think we want to switch this off for now, otherwise we'll have to deal with that. We just needed that one person, and thankfully it came in quite quickly. Is there a chemistry bench in here? Might be. Yes. Did I build that? Probably. We've got some more Psycho Jet to be made, and one more Psycho, which is the limiting factor, so we leave that. We don't care much about Jet on its own. Utility 1 cutting fluid, but that is 3 oil, which I believe takes me up to 2 artillery pieces, does it? Yes. So do we do 1 here? 1 down there. Kinda think we do, because I can't really do 2 down there. So you are defense, but you're now this defense, so we can get rid of this absolute nonsense, to be honest. Yep. So now we head back down to Somerville. We can build the other one there and get whoever's doing defense down there to actually do that. Quick sleep save. Not got ill, which is good because I've been swimming a lot. And I think even though we don't take rads, we do still have the small chance of getting ill from swimming. So... Oh yes, one more thing before I forget. I killed a legendary raider on the way down, and he had a lever action rifle, which is a Far Harbor rifle. That's a DLC one. You don't get those in the base game. Unfortunately, that does mean that you only get... Well, yeah, you can only get the ammo from the DLC location as well. But I have got the mod. I think I've got the mod installed that puts it in the Commonwealth. It's still quite rare. It's actually very well balanced, I think. The mod does a good job of making sure it's not super abundant. Plus we've got Scrounger, so we should be okay. Relentless is not that good, but I'm keeping it with me just because. Now, who's in this vertibird? I can't see because they've not loaded in properly. No, that's a man in power armor. That means it's the Brotherhood. That's fine. There's... God, I thought... Come on. I thought that green mailbox was a glowing Mirelurk. But it wasn't. Yeah, literally right down here. Oh yeah, this weird statue thing is here. So that's a good sort of milestone. Milestone? Landmark, that's what I meant to say. It's a good landmark to orient oneself. Has paint got oil in it? It does. 2 oil each. Goodness me. What about an empty can? No. That's no paint in it, is it? But 2 oil. That's 4 oil we've just got. Day Trip is quite rare, actually. Pretty sure Blowtorch has got oil in it as well. Yeah, a little bit. We might be able to build 2 down there, actually, now. We probably should. I think having lots of artillery in this area is good. Just because it's a scary place. Anyway, Somerville Place. Here we are. Quite a nice settlement. Quite happy. We can build 2 now. Oh, I don't know. Some people might not be assignable, though. So there's you. Can't assign you. Nor can I assign you. Yeah. Let's get some more people down here. Come on, why not? We've got another bed, so not really any reason not to. Now, is this going to cost me oil? Probably, but that's okay. Let's just double check. We've still got enough. I don't think it did cost me any oil, actually. Dump all that. We might need a bit more amenities for a fourth person here. Get rid of all this, to be honest. I was just... don't know why I kept it last time. You guys have got... oh, I can't move these beds. Sorry, I can't move these beds. I can move this one. Give it a bit more... oh, those are different beds as well. Those are small beds. How bizarre. This settlement's quite weird, to be honest. Get the cheap beds. I like them in here, to be honest. We'll do 2 in here. Bit cozy, but you know, water's going to be an issue. What am I looking at? Resources. Bit of water. Where's the other pump? We have it inside the farm, actually. That makes a lot of sense to me. Sorry about your tricycle. It does go down a bit here, doesn't it? Got a fair bit of space. I might build a little shack, you know? Oh my goodness, 5 people are here already. That's absolutely fantastic, to be honest. Right, there goes t'other artillery piece. Quite close to the next level. I have been thinking about this next level. That's feeling like a rad storm as well. I'm trying to think if I can justify any ranks of locksmith, to be honest, or the lock picking one, locksmith, because only at rank 3 you can able to pick master locks, which is very powerful. I think for the Nuka World DLC you might be able to bypass the gauntlet with a master lock. I don't actually know for certain, and I'm not going to look it up because I think that's not fun. Let's just chow down on some dinner. Let it get to the daytime, skip over this storm, let everybody arrive. And maybe I should have switched off the recruitment beacon because it's going to get a bit full. Still basically night time. I'm turned around. Here we go. Hello, you're doing that. Looks like you've assigned yourself to this. You don't really need that anymore. 12 defense is perfectly fine. You're now doing that. You're the kid. We've got somebody else. Not everybody has to be employed, to be honest. It's still quite dark. It's 4 AM. That's fine, we can get there in the daytime. It is raining, that's the problem I've got. But we've got a save. I will just double quickly. Right, we've got a save. Now it's time to go looking for Murkwater, because I don't actually know where it is. Let's make sure we've got... artillery grenades are equipped. There's some radstags. Not interested in that for now. Now, what's that? I don't know. I have got Gunner Plaza on the map, but it's quite a way north, so we're okay. There it is. That's Gunner's Plaza. I swear I just saw a vertibird there for like a second. Maybe it was a real bird just in the way. What is this place? I don't like this. It's like a witch's hut in Minecraft. It's just a bit sort of creepy. Well, there you go. You missed. Whoops. Accidentally, that's cancelled. We want to grind up our crits here. Maybe. We want to maybe hit the enemies that we're shooting. I think that would be really good. Thank you. 79% my bottom. There's a Roma over there. This isn't even marked on the map, this place. What am I looking at? Oh my god, okay. Marlock Hunter's going to deal with that. But we can get this nice vantage point. Oh, it's a Minuteman. As evidenced by the laser musket. Right then. Crit time. Let's get the criticals up. Let's hit, please. That's a genuinely terrible situation. Ah, they've got ranged attacks. I forgot about that. Okay, ranged attack's not actually too bad. Stock up on the fusion cells. Hi there. 50% chance to hit's been pretty shocking so far, and it continues to be so. Can't see what's happening. Right, we need to heal now. Stim pack, and we'll chase that with... oh dear, I'm tremendously low on purified water there. Should have tagged them before they saw me, to be honest. 2 criticals at my disposal. They can't get up here though, so... One's dead, that's good. Where? Oh, didn't hit me. He's faffing about below me. Ow. Quite low on health now, actually. That's not... That's Psycho Jet. I don't have stim packs bound, apparently. 1 stim pack. 2 stim packs, just get back to parched. That's not a great place because it's quite open and it's... He can get quite close to me on that side. This is probably the safest place for me at this stage. There he is. Okay, he's on like half health. Has he gone inside? No, he's there. The head. Come on. Good, good, good. Bad, bad, bad. Whew. Right, level up at a legendary. More moonshine for me troubles. Yeah, multiple militia hats, this guy. I am noticing that about him. Right. Level up. On the other hand, we've just got Rifleman 5. That's, yeah, that is more damage. So to take anything other than that would be tremendously foolish, I think. So that's improved our damage on everything that we own. 182. This is on 177. No adrenaline. Okay, now let's see what legendary we've got. Just some meat. You're not the legendary. You're the glowing. Was the legendary? Rubbish. Not even going to pick it up. Baseball bat's not worth our time. Let's have a sleep. Weakness is bad, actually, isn't it? Antibiotics makes me thirsty, so get back to full hydration. Bit of healing as well. Okay, we've got the save. We're at full health. Everything's basically fine, apart from that encounter with the legendary that was ultimately a bit pointless. Right. I've been told I cannot go this way. We're too far south. We need to cross over the railway tracks. Might be one of the worst. What do you mean I cannot go this way? I'm going away from the damn border. No, stop it. Might be one of the worst parts about this game. Oh, there's the fence. Okay. That's very far away from where the actual map edge is, if you look. I mean, it's a good, like, you know, quite a way away. Yeah, one of the worst parts about this game is that the way it handles that is particularly shoddy. Just some radstags over there. What's that? Because we're going to get into Quincy territory soon. There's the Gunners Plaza once again. Broken house. That's starting to look a bit more likely. There's some boat. The weather's clearing. I can see a bit more clearly. Houses there. Don't think it's those. Couple regular Mirelurks just hanging out. Yeah, they've got low energy resistance, so we'll pop these guys real quick for the XP, if nothing else. Right. And the food, of course, as well. There's a playground. And I always think of Yao Guai whenever I see those for some reason. I can hear gunfire. This building looks familiar. Is that a building? No, that is a downed vertibird, I think. More regular old Mirelurks. And that gunfire has stopped. No, it hasn't. That's a Lieutenant Gutsy. But that's very rapid. That's like minigun fire. That almost suggests sentry bot to me. Lieutenant Gus. What am I saying? Lieutenant Gutsy is over there. I'm in here with the settler who's dead. This isn't it, but this is nearby, I think, because I've used this to kill the Mirelurk Queen before, I believe. Right. Want to tag that Gutsy if possible. There he is. Good. I think it's just him. And that's it there. Pretty sure that's it. With the digger. So we want to get a good position. Somewhere we can throw the grenade but not get too close. Because this is a very... I can hear it. Yeah, there it is. Throw the grenade and now run because it's seen me. Still caution. Really, I should have tagged it. It's over there. There it is. We've got to listen. I always forget about this. Should be close enough. Radio Freedom. Radio Freedom's having a bit of a moment. There we go. That was a hit. Good damage, actually. Back into caution, and it's coming this way. We're going to get inside here. Miss. I think it's come too close now. Yeah. I've dragged it out of the firing zone. Oh my god, it's right there. That's not really fair, is it? How come an artillery barrage makes it know where I am, exactly? Go back. Come on. Nope. The guts. Gutsy. Okay, that's it for the fire. No, switch off the radio. The thruster on the Mr. Gutsy is the weak point, ladies and gentlemen. The more you know. Right, pretty annoyed. We didn't get that much good damage on it, to be honest, and I'm out of critical hits, which means it's going to have to be manually sniped. Although 65 with that. It's much worse with the... if we can get a crit. Oh, I think I might have crippled it. Oh dear, poison. Oh, that's really bad. I was not paying attention to that. Just pound stim packs. Hide. Get in. Get in. Whew. Okay, I think we're out of water. Yes. Fantastic. So hungry as well. Yeah. That's okay. Well, that's hurting my endurance. That's raw meat. No, roasted. That's not. That's fine. Okay. Whew. Relax, man. If we get to full health, we can survive another hit. It didn't actually get my location properly. It's only in caution. It has gone back. That was effectively blind fire. Is what that was. Back to hidden. Back to basically full health. Now we just finish it off. Even the shell shot finishes her off. Okie dokie. 450 XP. And the penultimate settlement, I think. Bolt action pipe, not that good. One of the more interesting settlements. Not that much going on really, but can't scrap the JCB, that's unfortunate. Scrap the shovel. Car. We've got nobody. We've got no supply line down here for now, so. Ooh. Kind of wanted that guy's bones, to be honest, for the for the cutting fluid. Okay. Let's just all this wood. We've got some steel. We can build a little shack here. Tremendous quantity of wood. Oh, we can fix this place up, I suppose, with the rug trick that I learned, and then kind of failed to use for a bit. It is quite tough. Concrete is good. We can get rid of this table. Well, we can repair this up, I suppose. Look how much wood we've got from here. So it's the steel that's the problem, isn't it? Not too much in the way of steel. And of course, yeah, this is a bumpy floor, which I don't like. So let's just try here, shall we? What if we do a floor first? What if we do a foundation first? Because foundation doesn't cost steel, it just costs concrete, which we've got quite a bit of. So that's the new floor level. Yeah, the walls ain't snapping though, so we get rid of that. Wasted some concrete there. Let's try the rug thing. It's decorations, isn't it? Don't have the... oh, maybe this one. We've got a bit of cloth. I don't really remember how this works, to be honest, so we'll give it a go. But I think... you sort of select it there. They were always doing it end on like this. Getting it positioned is the key thing, I think. No. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do it, really. It's not working. It's not working. Okay. In that case, forget all this. I'm just going to build a bespoke little shack over here on the water, because we can have it be floating like the one that we saw on the way. So maybe we get some interesting barn stuff. Ah, the barn stuff doesn't cost any steel. That's quite helpful. We want the red on the outside. Yep. The stairs do, though. That's okay. Now, I do quite like the way it had it with its sort of climbing up and having multiple stories in a very sort of higgledy-piggledy fashion. So I think we have it... almost have it L-shaped like this. And almost... have a bit of this. The only downside to that being that this one will be floating. Unless we put... okay, we need a bit more distance on that so I can see what I'm doing. There's almost a space underneath where it will build. What if we do it first? Doesn't really like it, does it? Okay. That seems good. And then... yeah, you know what? That's built, isn't it? That actually looks quite good. It's actually quite flush. It looks like it's properly supported. Then what we want... I think we want warehouse. Yeah. We want it here at least. Maybe more like wrapped around. At least on the outside. Like that. And then here we could maybe do these. so that from below you see that kind of you see the grating. But then this means that, you know, oh, that did cost steel, so we can't really do that anymore. And the warehouse walls cost steel, but the barn ones don't. Do we want it to be... Are they taller? I think I do want it to be kind of sealed up, actually. Are they hanging... Are they... They are, because this is not quite right. But I do kind of appreciate that they're able to do that, you know? They're able to kind of overhang the bottom a bit. It actually looks really good, I think. It kind of like... It looks like it's gripping it a bit. Because it's snapping off the roof and not the floor. Because of course the thing that's controlling the height is that stair floor setup that we've got. So we get you there. There we go. There we go. That's backwards. Maybe I have to do it from the inside, I think, because it'll only do it that way round. Right, that doesn't work anymore. Because this is now too low. You actually can't physically get through the door, so... Stairs getting in the way. And I can no longer build this where I want to, where it was. Okay, maybe there's just an open thing then where the stairs go. Need to put the stairs back. Or, well, in the warehouse there's like half walls, so maybe we can do something with that. Okay. There we go. Don't want it to snap like that. Maybe it's the stairs. Or maybe it has to snap off a wall rather, is what I was saying. So, okay, just give it a go for now. Yeah, having the wall next to it makes it much easier to do. Down, please. This is a different floor. Well, maybe it kind of works to have that little lip. I mean, it makes it basically impossible to actually get up and down the stairs, so I don't think it works. Oh, it was. It should work. Again, from the outside, if it was flipped around. There we go, that's it, I think. If you get it going horizontally off this wall, there. No, it simply will not do it. It just won't. Oh, hang on. There. No. That is an absolute refusal. Is that got a lip or not? Oh yeah, I can't get in now. Let's try the door again, shall we? Or wait, what we could do is this. And then just have one of the doors. Looks pretty bad, but it's something. Trouble is, I don't think the stairs are going to connect up now. Nope, they simply do. Well, simply is maybe stretching it a bit. Yep. Okay, that's good enough. I'm willing to accept that. Now, I can build these posts. That's nice. Is there fencing? Like trim? Like that there. Might be nice. Just a little lip all the way around. Don't think you're going to get that. So, what I want is fence, basically. What I want is railings. Where would they be even? Scaffolding. Has good railings. They're all made of steel though. Everything in scaffolding is made of steel. Maybe it doesn't need it for now. Have I used up all the steel? Yeah, I can't build a bed now. I could build this if I scrapped up the stairs. No way I'm going to be able to get... Well, I do need people to live here though, so how am I going to do that? That has only just occurred to me. We just do what we did before and send people from another settlement, probably the castle, because it's actually fairly close, although it is also through Quincy, which sucks. 18 people up there, there's got to be 3 people we could send down here. We could actually supply line from Somerville Place, couldn't we? There should be another person. I might do that now actually, so I can keep building. And it's also nice and clear now, so dump all that. I'll build a sleeping bag so I can save. Literally just a mattress. We recently got ill, so that shouldn't be a problem. Now let's head to Somerville, which is basically straight west. I thought it was a bit more north and south, but they're pretty much on a level. We need to stock up on purified water, because I haven't got much. In fact, I've got none. Also, let's investigate this while we're here, you know, because this is what the Gutsy was guarding. Ah, yeah. That's what I thought. There's usually power armor near these. That is XO1. That's an XO1 Mark 5 torso. Look at that. 800 health. We're not really doing power armor, so okie dokie. Back here we are. Now, yeah, you're completely unemployed, so Murkwater construction site. I was actually. As it happens, mate. Oh goodness, I'm all the way to thirsty. Right. Dump. I found some junk. Aid. 1 purified water. Ugh. It's not really good enough, is it? We'll have to go to... What's it called? That place. Home. Well, the castle will have loads. I think we'll head to the castle after this to stock up on stuff. I'm going to save again. Because this area is quite scary. What this means is I probably can build a settlement beacon. I could probably build a settlement beacon at Murkwater and not have to bother with, you know, nonsense like going to the castle and sending people there. So that should be quite good. I think also this episode we might head to... Well, one of these wasn't doing very well, was it? We want to head to the Libertalia, roughly. Nordhagen's barely acceptable. The lighthouse is actually quite good. Croop Manor's quite good. Coastal Cottage was struggling because they didn't... I sent people there, but I haven't been there to assign them to stuff yet. But I think I'll do that later. I think before we delve into the DLC, I will quickly go round pretty much every settlement and just make sure that they're set up okay. If that makes sense. Just so that they're not, you know, imminently in trouble of falling apart. It's a little difficult to tell where it is because everything looks the same around here. There's the playground. There's the vertebrate, so it's the other side of this. Here's that power armor again that we don't need or care about really. There's not even a fusion core in it, so we can't take it with us even if we wanted to. I mean, we can, it's just slow. There's a fridge. Just chilling. Oh, God, come on. 100 caps. That's quite nice. Although I did think the game was going to crash when I opened it, so that's not ideal really, is it? This place has ended up looking very boring. But that's okay. I like it. It's cozy. Okay, first things first, most importantly of all, no oil to speak of, but... Oh god, only 69 steel. Can I sleep under the stairs? That's fine. We don't need to. That's for me. I think I might... what's that flag waving? I don't know. I might end up trying to convert this into somewhere proper. Actually repair this. That flag. US Army base or something. Maybe... I think some wood walls would be able to be built here, right? That's quite close, isn't it? If we drag it this way a little... Yeah, oh dear. Now's where we want to use the rug trick. I'll give it another go. There was a similar thing, there was a concrete pillar that you could use as well. Maybe it's the wrong rug. Maybe it has to be this one. Now I've got the rubber for it. It's not close enough. Build it on the rug, maybe? No. I'm trying to kind of look at it so I can grab both of them at the same time. Where the crossover is. It's just not working. I don't know why that's not working, but we've got 3 beds. We need a bit of food for these people. We need a bit of defense. So we can't afford any turrets. No, oil's the problem there. I can afford spotlights though. Generator. Recruitment beacon. We'll just do this. As per usual. That seems pretty defended. A bit of resources. Get some water. And then some food. And we'll do the classic mute fruits because they can produce 1 each. Do it around the back here. Right, somebody's shown up and they've immediately assigned themselves to defense because it went up from 0 to 6, so that's good. Don't know where they are. Hopefully the others could assign themselves to everything else. Yeah, that's it, I think. I don't think there's anything else we need to do here, really. Now, I could leave that here, because it's only been about an hour, so... Hello? Right, you're here. But I do sort of want to wait for everybody else to turn up. That's a US military flag post. I don't know what is over that way. Well, the Wilson Automatoys. I don't know what this is. The school. Gunners Plaza is there. And this is glowing sea stuff. I do want to stay here and make sure people get assigned to the right things. So, I think maybe I keep building. Keep building this up, because we can build this out a little bit. And now we can use scaffolding to support it. So stick with the barn stuff, because that's free wood. Of which we've only got 5,000, so... You know, be a little bit careful here, guys. Don't go crazy. I do like the idea of the balcony all the way around. That should be fine. It's not fine, so we leave it there. Really for kind of like security purposes, but also it's a nice place to sit, you know? Let's just go around here. Nope, I've doubled it up there, so that's fine. Oh. Can't build there at all for some reason. Ah, that's outside the area, that's why. Good. So this is the upstairs. This can be any number of things I want it to be, really. Is there anything interesting in warehouse? Those posts again, that roof thing. So now in scaffolding, in this, we can have these railings that do snap. They do snap, yeah. But we can only have that many. That's connected to the supply line as well, by the way. What was the other? What did the other one have that this doesn't? That makes it look better. Can't afford junk fences or wire fences. Picket fences we can though. Apparently. It's floating way too high. Looks terrible. I also don't like this anymore. I mean, this fulfills its function as a house. Barely. Yeah. Thing is, I succeeded at the rug trick. I succeeded at it, but I was using a thing, junk fence, not a wall. Maybe that's the difference. So maybe we try it with a different wall. So that's not working. What else is there? How else could we make this better? Well, it would need a floor, really, wouldn't it? As with this, because, well, I mean, oh no, the floors need steel. So barn floors need steel? Nope. Well, the wood ones don't. That just slots in beautifully. That goes in there. Can that go lengthwise? That's sticking out the end? No, actually, that's like perfectly lined up. Pretty much. Then we do have to resort to little squares. But they are working very well indeed, actually. Good. There's actually even a little stair here, look. Oh yeah, look at this. Now we can build this here. We maybe do this. Or naturally, we've got the these things, haven't we? Because there's that entranceway. Nope. Then there's this entranceway. Although that is very small. A very small room. And a very large door for a very small room. Can we get... Can build that there so we can put a door in it if we need to. And then I think that's the only sort of remaining problem. But we can do this. And then we can do this. Although again, that causes problems. Is there a half length? Or what if I try and snap it off the doorway? Like, there are these walls. Well, that is quite impressively useless. Weirdly, this doesn't seem to get in the way of the door as much as a proper one does. So it's a little bit like cramped, but then unfortunately we can't fit another one in above it. But we can fit that in. Which again is just reduced the door space a little bit. But it's actually not that bad, to be perfectly honest. Right. More regular walls here. So now snapping's becoming a problem. But we can snap here. Let's use our old friend half walls again. Because to be honest, this space we don't need. I wonder if we could even bring it in again. I think potentially the problem I'm having is with these floors. Wonder if I don't have these floors actually. Could even this work? So the layout's a bit strange. No, because that's just in the way then. So instead of these, can I try one of these? I can. Again, I think the problem there is that it's a half floor, so it's not, because it doesn't have the one next to it, like here. So it doesn't think it can snap. That almost goes. Okay, there's something. That'll only go there. Half walls just build wherever they want, really, to be honest. Again, we could do the half wall there. We can even do this. We just can't fill in the bit underneath it. It's because of this this bit of wall there. It's times like these that I do consider installing the Place Anywhere mod, to be honest. Which I've sort of resisted. But no, I'm quite tempted now, actually. Even this won't build where I want it to. Where are you snapping? Where's that? That's just in the middle of the house. So we've got this. It just sort of ends there and gives up. Right, let's resort to concrete walls. Which simply build. Yeah, see, they just build. They're just like, well, where do you want us? Oh, there, I'll just build there. Yep, cheers. And there, they're actually snapping off the doorway, I think. Not quite. Don't care if they're clipping into each other. They just build where they need to be built. That's gonna look... actually looks pretty good from here. The roof will be an issue, there'll be a gap there. Very little I can do about that, and I don't really care. So barn roofs Oh, maybe I have like a... We have this roof. Because then you can do the those walls that fill into the middle. Yeah, these ones. So over here it should be a bit easier to get that. This might be a bit tricky, but they do still build. And then I almost want like a half wall underneath it, to be honest. And you can get the upside down ones underneath. No, that's not working. Okay, so what we do now, we go back to concrete walls. We use these. How is this wall here? And why is it not working now? Okay, maybe that's causing problems. Oh, hang on. What if we... Can we get a little floor in there? No. There are concrete floors. Are they as cheeky as their counterparts? No. And I can't afford them because I've got no steel. So, there's a lot of gaps, to be honest. Now the doors aren't showing up. There we go. Can we fit doors in here? No. This is not a proper doorway. But you know what? This is Fallout. Things are never going to be good. This is the dodgy end of the Commonwealth. We're close to Quincy. What it is, it's a roof over your head and a bit of shelter from the wind. Maybe I'll give them a campfire just to keep them warm. It's better than it was, so shut up and be grateful. Nobody else has turned up yet either, which is a bit annoying. So decorations. Oh. What is that, 1 frame per second? Or is that seconds per frame now, isn't it? Why can't I build certain things? What's going on? Oh? Some things just aren't showing up. Like, why can't I build this? Or this, or this, or this, or that? I can build that, but not this. What's happening? Like, some of them are greyed out, yes, but I've got the materials for a lot of this stuff, like this. I just don't understand. There's no reason. That I can't build this, or the campfire, or the ashtray. The only thing I can see is that it would make me run out of materials, but who cares? Can I at least build a sink? How about that? Am I permitted, video game? Yes. Because I'm thirsty, I'm hungry. And I'm tired. To be honest, I'm all those things in real life as well. Okay. Sleep for 1,000,000 years until it's a nice bright day. And I think we'll call that there, to be honest. Hopefully people turn up. It's raining. Oh. It's raining through my mesh roof. No wonder. Yeah, nobody else here yet. Oh, there's the provisioner's Brahmin. That's good. 2 people showed up instantly to the to Somerville Place. I don't understand. Why would you not want to live here? It's excellent. Yeah. Interesting. So what we'll do next time, head back to the castle. Someone else has turned up there now. Next time we'll head over to, say, Nahant, or Croup Manor, I should say. That's what that actually is. Quite a way away. Is it worth? I think it is worth going by the Institute. So, Institute, and then out this river, round Fort Strong, up over the top to Croup Manor. We'll let the Courser deal with the rogue synth up there, and then we'll see what happens with that, and then we'll do the Battle of Bunker Hill maybe next episode as well. And I think, whoops, I think that will be that, and then we'll build up Bunker Hill, and then we'll be done with the main game, and then I suppose we'll get started on the DLC as well. But I'm going to stay here. I think in between this episode and the next, I'll just basically AFK here and wait till people show up. I suppose I can fix that when I do my tour of the Commonwealth. We'll see. Anyway, thank you everybody very much for watching. If you liked this video, then be sure to leave a like. Yeah, Coastal Cottage is in terrible trouble. Covenant's in trouble. Somerville Place actually fine. Spectacle Island has too many people in it. Starlight Drive-In's fine. Basically, they're just yapping. Oh, there's not enough beds in the castle now. And that's just not true of Warwick Homestead, is it? Like, if I'll go over there and it'll be fine. Anyway, thank you everybody very much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. Subscribe to see the conclusion to this epic series that's taken me a long, long time. Thank you everybody for sticking with me and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.